For fitness enthusiasts and gym addicts, this is what we have grown accustomed to. But almost 2 years into the current pandemic, the direction of one's fitness journey has taken on a new direction, and this has had many effects.
Of course, you're trying to hold on to staff. Some staff may have let go, but at the same time, it have really been a challenge.
For General Manager at Evolution Fitness in Endeavour, Rhondell Brown, challenges are all part of the fitness experience. However, he understands the current situation and agrees with the action taken in order to bring the numbers down, especially since in recent times, COVID-19 has been impacting more young people. He offers this advice to keep fit.
If it is you don't have equipment, something we call calisthenics, which is using your own body weight, push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks.
Fitness Specialty Services has begun benefiting from the authorities limiting interaction and outdoor activities. For them, there is no excuse.
I feel like you are home, you have the wealth of knowledge at your fingertips. You can do your own research.
Understanding that this time at home is only for a short period, instructor Christibella Supdeo reminds us of the major benefits of working out online.
You don't have to get dressed and leave the house to go somewhere. You don't have to face traffic. You don't have to fight for space in a room or fight for a bike or whatever it is you used to do in the gym before.
While these trainers are in agreement that working out from home requires much more discipline and motivation, they understand the need for action and are urging us to remain safe in order to reduce the further spread of this deadly virus. All right. Okay, Rhondell, welcome to Mike on the Mic, to my viewers who now coming in and who now locking in. All share the content. We're trying to get this thing out to the wider viewing public. Rhondell, introduce yourself. Introduce what it is exactly that you do before we get into the main part of the interview.
All right, my name is Rhondell Brown. I'm the current General Manager of Evolution Fitness. I'm also a personal trainer, massage therapist, aerobics instructor, spin instructor. For now, that is what Rhondell do.
So your core business really is designed around actual socialization, yes?
Yes, it is.
So the ministry announced, going into the interview a little bit now, the ministry now announced basically no outdoor activities, basically. How does that affect you? And what do you think that the clients out there could continue doing to kind of keep fitness going?
It affects me tremendously. It literally shut me down. So what I could recommend that people do is like literally, well, of course you have to stay at home. So like basic exercises that you could do at home to just keep yourself more engaged and keep yourself active and keep that consistency going so that you don't lose your edge that you may have left from the gym, you know?
Yeah, and going back to the gym, I'm glad that you ended off with the gym. What has it been like during this entire pandemic? It's almost 2 years, I think. And what has that been like in terms of the business of the gym, in terms of your industry? What has it been like right now, currently, during the pandemic?
It have been up and down. It haven't been where we were before, but it have been tremendously like up and down. Of course, you're trying to hold on to staff. Some staff may have let go, but at the same time, it have really been a challenge, really trying to be on the straight and narrow. Because of the whole pandemic, our job is more hands-on. So it have been a drastic change for us to not be so much engaging and to really do our job from a distance and just using our words and just demonstrating. But it has been a big change for us and trying to cope with the rules and regulations on how we should go about doing it.
And you made a very interesting point that I think that we could kind of explore in conversation. What has it been like going from an actual socialization, being able to interact one-on-one with your clients now, and trying to shift away a little bit to digital and having the long distance relationship with your client? Is it that you're seeing, what are the particular benefits and what are the particular disadvantages or something like that?
Right. So some of the benefits are, honestly, I'm not seeing much benefits, to tell you the honest truth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a different platform that we have to get accustomed to. Just to answer the question, it's just keeping us safe away from the actual COVID-19. But the disadvantages are you don't really get that momentum, that vibe with your client. So it's just all on video. So it's not much you can do on video than just say, well, okay, 3 sets of this or that. Some of them may have expressed that they don't really like the Zoom platform because they don't really get that energy, they don't really get that motivation from this. However, this is what we have to use. We have to try to get accustomed to it. Us as instructors, we have to be more innovative and creative to see how best we could deliver that through this platform so that it can just work for the time being. So it have been a lot challenging for us, but again, we just have to try to make things work due to the situation.
And all right, so I'm going back into the topic of the pandemic. They've been saying that if you have a healthy immune system, you have greater chances of fighting COVID-19 virus. One of the big parts of boosting the immune system is diet and exercise. Your clients cannot come into the gym, but what would be your words of advice for people to continue the fitness? We can't go outside too as well. Are there any exercise routines that you recommend, or is there any things that they could do indoors to continue that fitness journey? And also to how do they continue being disciplined? As you rightly said before, it doesn't, without the face-to-face interaction, clients might lapse. That might be a gap for the digital technology, that even if they're working out, probably they could call you via Zoom and ask for some tips or something like that. How do you see that moving forward?
Okay, so let me answer the first question. Some of the things that you could probably do at home, one, just try to keep yourself consistent and try to be on the same route of your routine. Because again, some clients may come very early in the morning, so just to continue doing that. Some exercises that you could probably could do at home. If it is you don't have equipment, something we call calisthenics, which is using your own body weight, push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks. Everybody's at different fitness levels, so using time, reps is that discretion based on you. But those are the simple things that we could customize based on different person's level of fitness. We wrap it around different calisthenic exercises, and yes, we can make it work.
Is this an opportunity for yourself, even for your trainers, to get a closer relationship with your clients? Because obviously when you're in the gym, there is that distance, but now you're kind of intimate space again to see the environment. You're seeing them working out at home. Is this provides an opportunity to pivot your business on more on a relation type training instead of that distance from this you training, I'm your trainer? Is it an opportunity now for your trainer to actually build relationship with their clients?
Well, in the gym, that is already one of the standpoints of being a trainer, actually building relationships. So anything to stem from that is will be a little bit difficult and different. So to build relationship based on based on Zoom, up and down. But I think a relationship is better established in person, than on a Zoom.
Are you expecting
it could continue from, but I don't think the best relationship could be manifested from this.
Yeah. Are you expecting an uptick in terms of people taking personal responsibility for their fitness and their lifestyle, or are you expecting after the pandemic that you're going to have a lot of people rushing, coming to the gyms in order to get back fit?
All right. So I can answer this from our little trial and error that we had there. From when the gym did open back, people were a bit hesitant. Yet we had those serious gym goers rushing back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of 50-50, because we have the people who will hesitate because they don't know if it is that they're going to get this disease, if it is that they come to the gym. And then we have those who just don't care. I just need to get back to the gym. You know? So it's a kind of 50-50. Yeah. But I mean, it's only time will tell.
Okay, and as we look to wind down the interview, because I don't want to keep you too long, going back to the main emphasis of my why I reached out to you, Rhondell, is the fact that you're coming from the traditional industry, a physical space, and the fact that now that we're forced to pivot, continue exercise routine at home, and self-care at home. Is there a mental aspect to training that's very important and that needs to be nurtured more now that you're at home?
Yes, tremendously. That I think now, if it is that we can also get engaged, and I will recommend yoga to get that mental, spiritual side of you to at least to keep focus. That will help tremendously through this time.
It's interesting that you're saying yoga. Now, yoga is something that you can't do without an actual instructor, right?
Yes, you can.
Is it something that you normally use in the traditional model? And is it something that you think can help work in terms of, as you rightly say, yoga provides the complete package, calisthenics, meditation, and the spiritual balance. So is it that you're recommending yoga and that you're saying that it can be a temporary solution during the pandemic to your clients now?
Yes, it can.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Rhondell, is there anything else you'd like to add to the audience here on Mike on the Mic?
No, just stay at home. Let's try our best to sacrifice what needs to be done right now so that we can get back out there to some sort of normalcy in our lives, and stay safe.
And you're saying that, and one question pop up in my mind. I have final questions here on Mike on the Mic.
Shoot.
The Prime Minister talk about people who going out and jackassing the scene, right? Now this is a big thing. Now, as you rightly say, people who in that level of fitness, I am also on a particular fitness journey. I've been training at home for a long time. I don't go to the normal traditional gyms. And I know there are the disadvantages and the advantages in terms of times and benefits. At time at home, you don't need to wait. You could do it on your own time, managing your time easier, but you don't get as much benefits as in the gym with somebody pushing you and giving you direction. Right. So my point is, I want to ask now, what are your opinions from a trainer position? People going out there, breaking the law, and as the Prime Minister say, I mean, I shouldn't be promoting it, but jackassing the scene. What is your opinion on that as somebody in the fitness industry?
Oh God, what if the Prime Minister said, just don't jackass the scene, please. please don't jackass. At this point in time, everybody wants to reach to some point where they can just be normal and do what they want to do. That is not the right call at this point in time. I think right now all of us really need to adhere to the rules and regulations that is being set out. Not just now, this has nothing to do with politics or anything of that sort. We have to know for ourselves that, hey, now is the time that we have to do what we have to do in order to get our lives back where it needs to be. No, everybody's hurting. Some people lost their jobs. Some people literally have nothing. Like we all need to help each other in whatever way that we can, and ban we belly for like if it's a month, 2 months, or whatever it is, that we need to stick together, do what we have to do within that time frame to get back on track. Once we are there, all right, no problem. We can, as long as we have life. I will always say, as long as we have life, things could always get better, and we can make things better for ourselves.
We see just last week people who actually go into the gym being affected by COVID-19. I think one person who's a gym buddy actually died from COVID-19. How does that make you feel more now, knowing that they're affecting people who already have a fitness lifestyle, who are already fit, and they're still dying from the pandemic?
Yes, I know someone who passed away. So it immediately put a light on me that, okay, now if it is I didn't know it before, like I know it more now, because it shed a bit of light in the fitness industry. It becomes more realistic that, hey, this thing could really hit anybody. Yes, most people might refer to me as Rhondell, very fit and whatnot, and probably, yes, I don't know, I may not show symptoms, but at the end of the day, I could still carry it around. So again, it all comes back to us doing what we have to do.
All right, and with that one, I'll say thank you for coming here on Mike on your mic. As Rhondell said, as I was saying earlier, don't jack us this soon. We had to come out together. Practice the 3 W's, wear your mask, use your hand sanitizer, practice social distancing, and if we work together, we can come out together. Yes, Rhondell? All right, thank you for coming here on Mike on your mic.
Thank you so much. This was fun. I wish that we could do this again sometime soon.
We definitely will, because I have to come and get in contact with you for an update when the gym back open out, and how we operating and how we moving forward. Because as you rightly say, the gym was operating during the pandemic a little while ago, and things change, and we're actually seeing it affecting people who come into the gym who already have a fitness lifestyle. So we have to take this thing serious. Thank you, Rhondell.